Who's the best football team in the state of Indiana?
Oh man, you had to do it, didn't you? You had to do it. I'll give IU their flowers. I'll give Coach Sig and Fernando Mendoza and all their players their flowers. They have been super impressive this year, and it wasn't just a one hit wonder, which we've seen that in years at IU. We've watched so many coaches go in there. They have that one great season. I mean, Tom Allen had that season with Michael Penix too. That was kind of like one to remember, and then they could never capture that or build off of that. And Kurt Signetti has done that. And I think one of the things that goes under the radar is he's great at identifying. I don't know if it's him or his staff at identifying players who are the right fit. He brought a bunch of players with him in year one, but like this year, going and getting Fernando Mendoza, a player at Cal who was a good player, but the way he's changed his trajectory and how people are talking about him now is maybe a quarterback we should look at in the top 10 of the draft next year. Those are the sorts of decisions and things that he's done that have just, I think, have kind of haven't been talked about enough with why they've been so successful. Is he's able to find players that fit his system, that are able to execute. He plays to their strengths and they play at a high level. And that was a dominant win at Oregon. Like, that's a tough, talented, physical team. They went into their house, controlled that game, and kind of dictated to them how that game was going to go. So I will say right now it's Indiana, but I love what Notre Dame is doing. I love how their defense has continued to improve. And I think CJ Carr is a rock star. If you ask me to take one quarterback right now, I'd take him over anyone in the country, hands down. And by the way, it's not even close.
Wow. Okay. Why, gushing?
It's the tape. He does everything well, Dan. Like, he stepped into. I mean, his first touchdown pass was a no-look touchdown in Miami, like on the road. Like, it was nothing. And he really brought his team back in that instance where, he was getting knocked around. He showed a lot of toughness, showed a lot of poise. And there's so many things he does so well, whether it's the timing and anticipation, how he manipulates defenses. I mean, when teams play zone coverage against him, he knows exactly where he wants to go with the football, and he's moving defenders to make throws. His downfield accuracy. I mean, you look at his air yards per attempt. I mean, it's not like they're easing him into this. He's taking chunks. He can make the off-platform throws. He can do it all. And look, I try to watch every quarterback that's draft eligible and all the freshmen, all the top guys in the country every single week. He has been the most consistent one for me every single week. And everyone thinks it's biased because he's a Notre Dame quarterback, but it's not that. I mean, it's put on the tape and watch it. And if people want to have a debate about it, that's fine. No, Dante Moore's been great. Fernando Mendoza's been great. We talked about him. Carson Beck's been good. But I put them right up there with the best in the country.